Hello, 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 hello. Let me know if you guys can see this here in the chat, but I am live. It is Sunday night. It's kind of my new streaming time. It is Sunday night here in Western Kentucky, 8 o'clock Central Time. I'm actually 2 minutes early, so I'm usually late. And we're going to stream tonight. We're going to talk some things. There's crazy stuff happening in the bass fishing world over the last 24 to 48 hours. We're going to talk about some old school jerk baits I got in the mail and some handmade crankbaits that I got sent in the mail. So, what's up, Chris Fishing, Corey Hebden? What's up, guys? Everything sound good, look good? Let me know. If it doesn't, I'll try to fix it. So, got a little announcement I'm going to make before we talk about some things as well. So, what's up, Don G? Dude, it got cold. It's dropped 30-something degrees today here in Western Kentucky. We went from nadir weather and wearing shorts this week to get the blankets out and put the jeans on. I gotta go to work here in about 3 hours. So, yes, Brandon, I may be a sellout. I'm gonna let you know here in just a minute. So, everybody says loud and clear. I hear you, Jesse. Well, you know what? I know you always watch the playback, man. I appreciate it. Join in when you can. You don't have to join in every time. So, yep, we are definitely streaming tonight. I was going to last night, but I'm not gonna lie. So many people are streaming now. Like, I always streamed at like 7 or 8, and I used to stream late at like 9 o'clock p.m. And man, here's the deal. I shouldn't worry about it. But I don't want to stream on top of anybody else. Like, I really like Debo. He's my buddy. And I don't want to take anything away from him. And he's always really respectful to me. Like, if I'm streaming and he goes over, he usually, like, lets everyone know, hey, Baitman's on, blah, blah, blah. You can go there and check him out. I just don't want to interrupt nobody. So, it's not a deal of I'll get more views or anything like that. It's more of a respect deal. Like, I'd planned on streaming last Monday night, and then I saw where Luke Duncan was doing his low-budget live on a Monday night, and I just knew that if I streamed on a Monday night at the normal time I do, then I knew what was going to happen. So I was like, just let it be. No big deal. And that's not to say same people watch my videos and Debo's videos. We don't all watch the same thing or even know about everybody else. I just, that's not my deal. So, well, the good thing in bass is Minnesota's kind of like Tennessee, so you're probably not going to miss a whole lot other than just get upset at a few bad calls. So, what's up, Sycamore, Jesse Smith, Low Life Fishing, Darius, all you guys, members of the channel, man, I really appreciate that. We're going to roll on a bunch of stuff, hopefully soon. No more fishing TV show for me for the rest of the year, so this really is going to help out. So, of course, I made a little Randy Is It like title, you could say, some Randy bait. And, I've had a few people ask me, it is a new year, and things change in the fishing industry, and they change really fast. Some craziness has happened, but I have been selling out, just to let you guys know. I've been selling some dowel reels. I sold my Daiwa Elite rods, so I kept one. I'm making way for some new stuff. I love Daiwa. I kept several Daiwa reels, but I want to try some new stuff this year. So instead of letting stuff sit around, I sold a few things. And to make way, I may go back. And there's a ghost in here. I may go back and try some Shimano stuff. So if you guys got suggestions for any Shimano reels you'd like to see me use, try on the channel, breakdown, let me know. I have a pretty good idea of what I want. I am going to buy some more Daiwas. I just, sometimes I get bored and I sell things and then I buy them again. So, but I sold all my Elite rods except for my spinning rod and the 7.4 big topwater bladed jig rod. That's actually one of my favorite rattle trap rods. So, in essence, I have sold out. I am going to be moving a bunch of baits. So, if you're on my personal page on Facebook, you might see that. I'll even put some stuff on Instagram for sale as well. Drummer Troy G, I appreciate it using that Tackle Warehouse link. I really do. I see a small portion of that, and I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, Joe Burrow is the man. I'm kind of becoming a Bengals fan. I'm not super loyal to any NFL team, I guess, other than the Dolphins, and they're the Dolphins, man. So, but I just gotta clean up the bait room. I've got so much stuff I don't use that maybe I have used and just don't care for it. It's just laying around. I got a bunch of old school stuff I want to get rid of and stuff like that. So I will not be selling all my 6 cents junk. And speaking of, I just want to let guys know, since it seems really cool to ditch your loyal sponsors that you've had for several years, I will not be leaving 6 Cents Fishing. In fact, I just signed a contract extension with Waterland, and I'm not going to lie, I need to do more with those guys because I really love the sunglasses. But 6 Cents and Bateman and Waterland sunglasses, we're going to be partners for quite a long time. And I'm really excited about that because I love 6 Cents. I love the sunglasses. They're nice. Are they $800 pair of glasses? No, but dude, for the money, I've never had an issue with any of the Waterlands. The only thing about sunglasses is everybody's head's different. So what may feel really comfortable to me may differ from you to those. So I would always suggest, if you can get around somebody that's got a pair, try them on. If not, customer service will take you right. So just random people, Dax. Whoa, Daniel Tucker has joined the channel as a member. Daniel, you baby jank you. I appreciate it, guys, and don't let me forget. I gotta take care of the members here. We got actually do some stuff for them. I gotta upload my end, but I give guys shout outs every time. So Sycamore Outdoors, long time viewer, he's a member. Daniel Tucker, thanks for joining in here. But yeah, so my Waterlands, they've actually, I dropped some on some really nasty concrete and I scratched the lens. I'm not gonna lie, but it's totally my fault. But as far as everyday holding up, man, I have no issue with them. The one thing I like is like this pair over here. I wear these quite a bit. These are the Haskets. These are actually the ones that are in the photo on Facebook. They're a little bit bigger, more rounded. So if you kind of got a small head, you want block from both directions of the sun, these are really good. And so are the Ashers. These are like Terminators, baby. And one thing I do like about this frame is the way it wraps around your head. You know, it actually, your hat doesn't like push them down. They kind of slide under your hat. So, but like those quite a bit, man. But the frames, what I was saying, see how they're still tight? They're not super loose. I've had these for like a year and a half. I wear them all the time. And hey, there you go. That's an honest review, man. Are they Gucci sunglasses, Oakley's? Probably not. But dude, the frames are good. The lenses are great. And if you keep them clean, it really doesn't matter. Protects my eye. So, whoa, we got another new member, Captain Hunter Ombre. I appreciate you. We got to get a little new guy for the new members, the baby James. So everybody here, I appreciate you joining. Doesn't matter what level you are. We're going to do some giveaways and some more stuff. So one thing I'm going to do when I actually upload a normal video, which I'm going to try to do more of, that could be 3 minutes long, 15, 20 minutes long, the members will always get early access. And we'll start my podcast back up. Members, you'll get to listen to the podcast before I put it public. So, dude, I love the slaunch frame, Walton. Love the slaunch frame. New year, new Bateman, more streams. We're going to try to, man. If working at 11 at night, if I don't have overtime, we're going to try to get more streams a week. Try. But right now is a good time because I'm not doing a lot. I got to make a tackle warehouse order since the new Baits at Academy. But let's just cut to the cheese here, man. But I'm not leaving 6 Cents, not leaving Waterland. And I say this, and I don't mean anything bad, but people used to tell me this all the time, and I agree with this to an extent. Loyalty before royalty. Loyalty before royalty. I feel like there's some people in the fishing industry, I'm not going to name any names, it's not who you think it is, but there's something to be said about being loyal to a company. And whether that's a company you or I care for, doesn't matter. But some guys have been with the same companies forever. I mean, let's look at Iaconelli. He has pretty much been with Rapala VMCs for a decade now. Does his missile jigs thing. Pretty much Ike's, you know who his sponsors are going to be. He's not jumping around back and forth. KVD is pretty much going to be a lose guy or Strike King guy. Always has been. As soon as he left Pradco, he didn't go to 4 or 5 different bait companies and then go to Strike King. He went from Pradco, Strike King. He's been there. So that's why it was such big news when KVD left Quantum, but you kind of saw it coming as, Luz and Strike King were both acquired by the same parent company that, some people are going to have to make some decisions. And I think we all knew eventually KVD would be in Luz. I don't know why I keep looking over there. But, it's pretty crazy to go from, if I can understand this right, one major fish tournament angler went from a company that makes baits like these. This is the Vision 110 Akatora. Matt Pangrak, you watching? I know it's one of your favorite colors. Went from a company that's known for making top shelf premium products like that, which is Mega Bass. We love the Mega Bass. And I'll just be honest, I think Mega Bass has kind of set the standard on a few things. Does that mean every Mega Bass bait is the best in the world? No. Does that mean their rods and reels are the best in the world? No. But I feel for hard baits, they kind of set the standard on quality. To go to, I don't even have a bait that's that bad. I don't know. How would you, how, I don't know how to put it, to go from Mega Bass to, hey, I'm going to go to Catch Co. and Guggen Baits. I mean, how would you guys feel if I said, hey guys, I'm leaving 6 cents in Waterland to go to Walmart Glasses and Ozark Trail? How's that make you feel? I am leaving 6 cents for Ozark Trail. Like, I don't want this to sound negative, because everybody is entitled to make a living, and you got to do what you got to do to make a living. That doesn't mean that people can't critique your choice. I mean, hey, I've had plenty of people critique me, but money definitely talks. But the rumor, and pretty much what's been teased, is Chris Zaldain, his last contract day with Mega Bass was the day before New Year's. Come New Year's, he and Mega Bass parted ways. And I like Chris. I think he's a good fisherman. Don't have any issues with him as a person. I think he does a good job. He's a good speaker. He's definitely very good at educating people on how to fish. But he basically left them to go to Guggen Squad / Catch Co / 10,000 Fish, any of the brands in our House of Outdoors. I've heard he left and also went to 13 Fishing Rods and Reels and whatever. Was it about the money? I don't know. It just looks like it. And I'm sure there's a lot of reasons why, but it's just really, really shocking to me, because we're talking about a guy that's always promoted the high-end stuff, the $600 rods, the $700 reels, the $400 or $500 swim baits, the whole 9 yards. Dude probably sold more mag drafts than anybody I know. Probably, maybe Tactical Bass might have sold a few more, because they do have a stupid amount of reach. I hate to say that, but Tim and Matt sell more dirty jigs than their whole Dirty Jigs pro staff combined. And I know a lot of pros don't like to admit that. I heard some people saying, oh, did you hear that Dirty Jigs didn't pay this guy and that guy? Yeah, I heard that. Is that kind of stuff I want to put on a podcast? Probably not. But hey, whatever. Not mad at them. Certainly I like Brad Knight. He's a good dude in my book. So And I think it was just a joke. But, dude, Matt and Tim sell more dirty jigs than anybody in this country, I can tell you. So, anyway, you got to do what you got to do. And, you know, if you got a family to feed and you got goals in life that you need money to get there, go for it. But don't, you know, if I left 6 cents and said I'm going to be going with Ozark Trail, people are going to laugh at me. And you know what? That's okay. You gotta have thick enough skin, and you gotta know where you're at in the game to take those laughs. And I think Chris Aldane's skin's thick enough, and he's got his ducks in a row. I don't think you're going to see the level of bait design and innovation with that side of things. I could be wrong. I know the guy they hired from Shimano, he pretty much designed the reels. He's a good dude, but at the end of the day, is that demographic audience, that 14 to 18-year-old, are they the kind that really dissect the style of fishing that Zaldane is trying to educate them on? I don't know if they do or not, but he was using the mag draft on bull shows. Definitely not Lake Barkley. I mean, bass in there and I touch a mag draft as far as I know. But rumor is Oliver's parted ways with Megabass as well. Well, here's the thing, and please don't take this wrong. I have as good as record in the Bass Opens as Oliver Nye, and I've never fished one. Yes, he did win a Big Bass Bash in Lake of the Ozarks. That's also a tournament you're not allowed to fish if you're a professional. But that's a big win. So Oliver Nye obviously can catch some big bass. Again, here's a guy that's made a living promoting high-end baits and stuff. But I think he's going to do like Nasheen and some other stuff. But the craziest thing here, is so if Zaldane has left Megabass and Oliver Nye, which I never really... Honestly, I like Oliver. He's a cool dude, but I didn't really know he was sponsored by Megabass. Is Randy Blockett now the official Megabass poster guy? Kudos to Randy. I think that's awesome because Randy's been with Megabass forever. Again, sometimes loyalty before royalty. Why wouldn't Megabass reward a guy like Randy who has been really loyal for 2 decades now? Probably one of the first guys in the United States throwing Megabass and promoting it. And all of a sudden, here he is. I'm king of the castle, king of the castle, king of the castle. Yeah. Randy Blockett, Megabass poster child. In clothes or nude. So, the Guggen Draft Dong is what it'll be. We need to get you more sponsors, Rich, so you can fish YouTube full time. I would love to do this full time, but I really don't want to. Dude, Matt and Tim would kill TikTok. But one thing Matt and Tim don't do is they don't engage a lot in the comment section. And I think that helps them quite a bit. Because if you ever seen a Megabass comment or Tactical Bass in comment section, it's pretty clean. YouTube, they would just destroy, or TikTok would just destroy the comments, and it would be awful. But, dude, I mean, we can hate on Randy if we want to. Obviously, he's got some clickbaitish videos out there, and his opinions on non-fishing things are way out there. I would love to have Randy as a guest just to talk to him because I respect what he does and puts his opinion out there, whether you like it or not. But he has really thick skin, and what you'll hardly ever see Randy Blockett do is, and I'm guilty of this, is get on a video and bash somebody or something, and he's not going to get engaged in the comment section and make himself look like a dum-dum. I mean, I've done the same thing several times, so I respect Randy for that. But dude, he knows a lot about Megabass baits. I mean, a lot. Probably more than anybody I know. So he's actually the kind of guy I would like to talk to and say, hey, man, got this Sonic Side crankbait. What's the areas to throw it and how does it run, stuff like that. Randy'd probably be straight up with you. And he's definitely a great jerkbait fisherman. Now, is Randy the guy I turn to when I say, man, I'm having trouble tuning my iSlide 262? Probably not. Matty Wong should take over Zaldane's. That'd be a good one. Baxter, what the hell am I supposed to do with my P5 rods with the asshat's name on them? Sell them. Or put electrical tape over his name. I mean, that's going to happen. You know what would be crazy? You know, I've got all these old school signature baits over here, Van Dam and Long A's and Zell Rolling Pop-Ars. If Zaldane carries a big legacy, you know, he's got to win a few tournaments. He's been close. Stuff like that old school Zaldane P5 rod. Maybe that's a retro item, you know? That'd be cool. So, you know, and I don't want anybody to think I'm taking away or hating on Chris Zaldane, because I'm not. But it is wild, and it is just basically what I put on Instagram. I was like, are you effing kidding me? Wow. You know, it was kind of a shock, like when Gerald Swindle left Triton, like everyone knew Gerald Swindle, Triton boats, they were synonymous with each other. And then he went to Phoenix, and I was like, wow, that's crazy, man. It's, Gerald was ride or die. But things change, and I didn't hate on Gerald for it, and I'm not hating on Chris. I mean, he could have swapped to any company, Strike King. He could have went to Reaction Innovations, even 6 Cents and stuff like that. And there were still going to be people like, I cannot believe that, because Mega Bass sets the standard. Dude, this sweatshirt's too big. It makes me look like I have T-Rex arms. And by the way, I'm not a UK fan, but this thing is warm. Let's see. What happened with Luke D? Man, I addressed that in a video before, and I'm not really going to get into it. I don't really have anything to say, because I'm not the one that started accusing somebody of a bunch of bogus stuff. I do what I do, and that's just really it. So, I don't make a living by bashing and slandering people on the internet. So, we're drama free, but we'll discuss news and topics. I'll give you my opinion, but I'm not going to down somebody. And I have no beef with the dude. If he don't want to call me back and talk like a man, whatever, it's on him. So it's all good, Nathan. No big deal. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? That's all I got to say. And one of whom has the best memes on Instagram. Thanks, St. Crest, man. Good to see you in here. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Crazy, Daniel. Mike Long swimbait rod's amazing. I heard it. The Mike Long swimbait rod can snag. It's the best snagging rod out there. So, all right. The guarantee of Zaldane is with Guggenheim. You'll see Bass start promoting them. Probably a good deal for Chris. Always for the angler doing better in life. Dude, I think Bass has promoted Chris Zaldane as much, if not more, than anybody else out there. Like, he's Bass kind of poster child. I mean, he's a clean cut guy. He's good on the mic. He has a kind of an exciting way of fishing. It's kind of like it's kind of like Duke basketball. Live by the 3, die by the 3. Chris is kind of a live by the swim bait, die by the swim bait. Saw that in the Classic this year. Threw a mag draft for 3 days. Didn't make the cut. But, people knew if he got that bite, he was going to crush people. So. Love the famous log backgrounds. Best crankbaits for rep wrap. Ooh. Man, right now, this time of year, dude, it would be hard for me not to throw a shad wrap. Some kind of shad wrap or rock crawler bait. That would be my 2 picks. Curve 55 from 6 Cents. Something that's got a fat body and a scooping lip on it. Oh, Bass will start promoting Goobin. Yeah, they'll promote them if they pay. That's the thing about Bass. They don't promote people who don't pay. I don't blame them either. They got to make money. So, what's up, Robert Linson? Another member in here. Man, Bayou Burner, he's in here as well. Lots of members, guys. Thank you all for joining. We got 170 folks up in here tonight. So, Demon Shad Wrap. That's solid. So, you guys want to see some of these... Ooh, Barking Spider in house. See some of these jerk baits I got in. have not had a normal Mountain Dew in like 5 months. Yeah, this is a 3F fishing hoodie, Tim. I've had this for, God, years. So that's my buddy Kyle that made the Babe swim baits. He sent me a couple hoodies they had made back in the day. I don't know what he's going to do with this. It'd be kind of cool if he went with something. Maybe he'd let me do some stuff. I don't know. But, before we get too much and we get into the baits here, let you guys know, if you're an East Tennessee fishing show guy, I am going to be there. I believe it's January 22nd. I'm going to be there that Saturday and probably Friday night in Knoxville, Tennessee, East Tennessee Fishing Show. And I'm going to be hanging out at the Hog Farmer booth most of the day on Saturday. Of course, I'm going to get around and blog and look at some stuff. That's what we're going to do. So I'll be there. I don't really plan on signing autographs, but if you want to shoot the shit with me and talk baits and whatever, come on by. I'm going to, Scott's making up a bunch of chartreuse bladed A-rigs, the ones I like to throw here on Kentucky Lake in the off-color water. I'll be there. East Tennessee Fishing Show, that's in Knoxville. And I can't wait to see some of you guys there. I'll only be there for like a day and a half, maybe. I'm going to drive back and work on Sunday night. So, Bradford Parker, what do you think about that chick magnet? So, my academy had a bunch in as well. I actually gave one to a buddy the other day. So, there's the chick magnet crankbait. And I'm fixing to show y'all a real old handmade crankbait. And we'll compare these. So, there's that chick magnet. That's from Strike King. Spring Crawl, which is an amazing color here on Kentucky Lake. Very similar to my favorite Little John color, but really good. It's pretty decent size. Got the circuit bill lip on there. Runs pretty good in my pool. It's a little thicker than I would have thought it would be, but compared to the prototypes, this thing runs really, really good. Tackle Warehouse should have some of these in. Let's move this. Let me show you these awesome handmade crankbaits. Awesome, Jerry. I am going to take Bateman Jr. with me because Tennessee plays LSU in basketball that Saturday night, and I figured, hey, let's take Jr. and let him watch some ball. So, dude, Mike Long was crazy. Yes, guys, smash the like button for me. I'm not going to beg you to stream it and share it in 800 Facebook groups or anything. I like the same people I get in every week. Used to be crazy numbers, but I feel like my 150s is good if anybody else's 300. So, what's up, Matthew? Tim Mater, man, I hadn't seen you in a while, bud. I ain't forgot about you. So, thank you, Chris. I'll still put the link. I think they're coming back, but these are from a guy named Jerry Fromm. And so if you're not in this page on Facebook, it's called Wood Bait Nation. I really recommend you guys join the Wood Bait Nation. Jerry makes this bait right here. Check this guy out. A little Jaint Juice Splatter, hand-carved, handmade balsa. Oh yeah, it's got that computer board lip. You see that right there, that little wire? I don't know if you guys see that wire or not. It's gonna be hard for it to pull it, but there's a wire right here under the bill and it runs through the body. Dude, this guy is sick. I put this up on Instagram. Look even better in person, but it's like that chartreuse purple splatter, kind of like there was an old bandit color like this. So really good paint job, really good finish. Jerry said he uses a snap on his. He said, I think they run the best with the small snap. So I put one of those Norman speed clips on here and I tried it. Man, I love that paint splatter. And man, it worked really, really good. So these are a handmade. Almost got that, Jackal Bling 55. They're actually a little bit bigger than a Bling 55 versus a production flat side. So this chick magnet is pretty loud. It's, And then you've got this guy right here. There's no sense. Darius, I tell you what, we go fishing soon. Definitely going to have one of these guys turn out. I think that would be biting a balsa crankbait up on the lake right now for sure. Depending on how shallow they go. We'll see after this cold front. Could make them bite really good. So I ain't seen no cold weather this year. So, dude, I love talking baits, man. That's my thing. I was going to try that 24-hour stream, but I got sick last week. Thought I had the Rona again, but I just had a really bad upper respiratory infection. Got tested like 3 times, and it put me down. Like, I didn't go to work for 3 days, and dude, I hadn't missed a day of work since my other job probably, 8 months ago. Hello Bass knows all about the Cadence 745. I promise you. He's the biggest Dobbins fanboy I know. No, I'm just kidding. He actually knows stuff about the rod, so he's the best guy to ask. All right, is 6 cents going to change the Super 6 sack so you don't get so many of the same stuff every month? All right, so I'll answer this. I think the Super 6 sack's pretty good. There's a lot of people on there complaining about getting the same stuff every month, and I've got every bag for the last 8 months, and there's only like 4 times where we've got the same bait. Like same bait, same color. 6 cents is a hard bait company. You're going to get square bill crankbaits. You're going to get mid-diving crankbaits. You're going to get, they don't have 5 million varieties of soft plastics like Zoom, so you are going to see probably more shaky worms and clouts and stuff like that. The problem, and this is what I've tried to explain to people all over the place, and you're going to see this in the fishing industry probably starting now. A lot of people are having supply problems. The price to get a cargo cargo container ship, just a container to get it in the United States, whether it's from Costa Rica, China, anywhere overseas, has quadrupled. A container that used to cost $5,000 is $20,000. That's a lot of money. Therefore, you're going to see prices go up. You're going to see companies hold off and say, hey, we're used to paying for 2 to 4 container ships in a month. We're going to wait an extra month or two, sell more inventory before we pay $20,000 for one. Or we'll save up to where we'll just pay $40,000 and get 2 big ones. So, yeah, you're going to see a few things in the Super 6 sack going to be repeated, but it's not on purpose. It's basically what they have on inventory right now. I was told there's over, 5,000 people a month subscribing to this thing. That could be a really low number. So that means if you're going to have a product, you better have at least 5,000 of that product. And I think I've seen a few people on the 6 sacks say, hey, you know what? I like the repeats. Like when I go buy stuff, like if I find something I like, and I do this, hey, if I find something I like, I buy 2, maybe 4 of them. They're like, hey, that's just, something I like. I got more of it, no big deal. But I think there comes a point too that people like, I've got a subscription service for 6 cents or something else for a year or 2, and I've got to the point where I have more knowledge about baits and tackle, and I want to pick my own stuff out. I get that. I'm like that too. So I just don't feel right now is a good time to go bash a bunch of companies, whether it's 6 cents or whoever else, and say, hey, your tackle boxes suck. I'm getting repeats. Well, if you really knew the state of the industry's in, it's pretty tough. So, dude, they gonna pull 125,000, Clint. Send me a text sometime tomorrow evening. All I need is an A-rig rod and maybe a flat side crankbait. Then I do have that. I didn't sell my MF rod and all that stuff, and I got some hog farmer rigs. So you want to slide me out there, we may go. I would love to see more stuff coming here into the United States. Will Junkin, thanks again for jumping on. Will, another member of the channel. We got all the members in here tonight. It's awesome, guys. And I appreciate the members hanging on with me for the last few months. Things were slow, but I think y'all know I worked really hard on some other stuff here. Take care of the family. I take care of Mr. Menendez and everything else. So, but I would love to see. This is about as far as you're going to get for crankbaits made in the United States. Handmade balsa stuff. Now, Cliff Pace and Black Label Balsa, Phil, what's his name in Indiana? Phil Hunt. They do an amazing job putting that balsa stuff out. But as far as getting injected baits made in the United States, it's going to be really, really tough. Because let's be honest, and one reason the cost of things are really high is because it can't get nobody to work. I mean, I work at a place where people like to go to work, so it makes a big difference. Got good pay, good benefits, all that. But there's a lot of places out there that struggle. I mean, you got people that want to get paid $18 an hour to cook double cheeseburgers that the machine does for them. You think guys are really going to people are going to put lips at crankbaits for $12 an hour? Ain't going to happen. So, but you never know. You get the right people that aren't asleep in charge of the country. A lot of things could change. Let's go, Brandon. Is Bateman going to redo the bait room in 2022? Yeah, actually I am. I got to figure out how I'm going to do it. So I'm starting another YouTube channel with Baitman Jr., and it's all about sports cards. We've got kind of into that, and he really wants to have a card channel so he can open up Pokemon and stuff. So I'm going to make a little section in the bait room here that's kind of got some sports background. Matter of fact, I may just, whatever. I might try to do it inside. I don't know. But what's up, Andrew? Tackle Talk Podcast, man. We are going to talk some tackle tonight. So I am going to organize the bait room. I got a lot of soft plastics that I really need to put in the bags and store different. So, but dude, Bateman Jr.'s got me into all this sports cards. I spent like $30 last night, and this little dude pulled a $50 Pokemon card. Like, he told me, Dad, this one's really expensive. It's really rare. It's really rare. And I looked it up, and yeah, it's like $50. And it looks like a freaking naked cat or something. But he's like, oh, dude, this is like alternate art, holographic, super secret. And I'm like, really? But so if he buys Pokemon, I get sports cards. And I ended up getting a pack of like new NBA cards. And I don't even follow the NBA, really. Honestly, can't stand it. But I know there's money in that stuff. And I pulled like a $75 card. Like, I pulled it out there and went, this thing's going to be worth something. And sure enough, I sent them on eBay for $75 to $100. So the only people I keep in basketball is going to be Murray State guys like Ja Morant, Cameron Payne, stuff like that. I'm not into LeBron James or most of the new guys. I like the all-time greats. I do like baseball, so I've got some good baseball cards, the new stuff. I'm a Ken Griffey Jr. fan. I got a really awesome Boston Red Sox 5-of-5 card the other day, so if you got some Griffies, holler at me. But I'm an NFL guy. But let's get back on baits. I'll save that stuff for the other channel. It's going to be like ripping cards or something. So, dude, I don't know. Nobody on this channel will be buying Pokemon cards, I promise. But it's something Bateman Jr. wants to do. Hey, man, I'll drop the link when I get the channel made. We'll make a video or two. We got a TikTok going. It actually does pretty good. So, ooh, no Kirk Cousins on the Vikings. I really like Kellen Mond. I tell you, the sleeper quarterback no one saw coming was Davis Mills for the Texans. He's been burning up. No hype. He didn't get the Jake Lawrence or Mac Jones hype. He's a good, solid dude. So, dude, I hang on to all rookies. I learned that a long time ago. Hang on to your rookies. But all right, let's talk about, again, I gotta thank Mr. Jerry Fromm here for sending me these baits. He said, thanks for running the wood bait Secret Santa. I know it was a tough job. I'd like to send those to you. Jerry, I appreciate it. These are going to get a workout. We will even put them in the balsa box very soon. But yeah, we're going to get this organized. Again, in the comments, I'm going to buy some more 6 Sense rods. Look on their website. Let me know what kind of rod I need to buy. I need a crankbait rod. And actually, let's open up to all suggestions. I need a crankbait rod, a spinnerbait rod. I probably need a second crankbait rod. And I need something I can throw football jigs and a frog on. I really like a rod I can kind of throw heavy stuff like. So, Clint, that was an Academy in Paducah. So I meant to buy one. I think Tackle Warehouse will have them soon. So, what's up, JP Harrell? Bill's Mafia. Dude, Bills are wild. I like Josh Allen. So, crazy Sycamore. All right, so you may guys have seen these before, but I got a really good deal. Whoa, 202 people up in the stream tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for hitting that like button, joining me here on the second day of New Year's. So it's 1, 2, 22. It's gonna be fun writing paperwork tonight at work. So, what's up, Thomas Hines? Welcome to the channel, man. You just missed Chris Zaldane on here announced that he left Megabass for the Googans, which that's not official yet, but it's definitely left Megabass and possibly with some kind of catch-go company, and that's cool. Dude, Titans are the #1 seed, but I am not a Titans fan because I grew up not liking the Oilers, so why would I like the Titans? I'm a Dolphins fan. It's really sad. Dude, that's crazy. So anyway, these are some special rogues with a special dude's name on them. Yeah. That is not Mark Martin's signature. It is not Rob Turkola's signature. That is Mark Menendez. These are his signature series rogues. And a friend of mine had a bunch of these for sale on eBay, and I bought almost every one he had. And this is a really, really good color. This is like it's called a royal, I believe it was called Royal Shad or something like that, but it's kind of a bone, a little black, and a little bit of purple. Really reminds me of that Rapala color that was really popular. Ooh, look at that. Oh, gosh, don't do it to me. Oh, looking so good. That Rapala plum color. But I sent the picture to Mark, and I said, should I buy? And he said, absolutely, you should buy. And he said, those two on the bottom will hunt. And he was talking about these right here. I love this color. It's very natural. I would like to see a 6 Sense have a nice shad color. It's just a very straight shad. Just a bone base with a little like gizzard color there. I like that. Guys, thanks for smashing the thumbs up. So I got two of that color. Two of that color right there. And dude, these guys, if y'all, one thing y'all notice on there, it's got them Gamakatsu round bands. Ooh, good job, webcam. Got them Gamakatsu round bands. So other than the 6 Sense Provoke, I really like a round bend hook on a jerk bait. You're going to catch a lot of fish because they're super snaggy. Again, that's another one, that Royal Shad color. I do not need to take anything on the road. Would be really bad. I gotta find my jerkin box. I think my jerkin box is down here. So I had more jerk baits in there, but I put all my 6 Sense jerk baits in that 6 Sense box, which I love. Guys, 215 people up in here. Guys, we're going to hit a record tonight, maybe. Can we get up to 300 people on the stream? I got about 2 hours before I have to get to work. So what's the top secret they are doing to the Rogue? Well, I'll show you. I got one I've already done. Depends on if you ask me or if you ask Randall Blockett. Show y'all 2 ways to weight the Rogue. I got a bunch of these, and I'll get back on more of the Mark Menendez. Alright, jerkin box out. Didn't have to get my Kleenexes. So this is a really popular Rogue right here. You're going to throw this on a little bit bigger rod. Uh-oh, get a new subscriber. Seismic Fisher hooked and subscribed. Thanks for joining the channel, Seismic Fisher. Welcome to the stream. If you like to jerk it big, this is the big Super Rogue. And this is the 5.5 inch Rogue. So, for example, y'all know I had to get a bunch of these right here. This is the Purple Darter with Mr. Mark Menendez signature. Look how big that Super Rogue is. Oh, yeah. That's big. That's meat. And this one's got the Excalibur rotating trebles. But if you look at the bottom of this bait floats really hard. The bottom of this, I've got several suspend strips. I made this thing suspend years ago in 60-degree water. And personally, the warmer water, to tend to sink just a little bit. And that's how I like it. I want it to slowly sink. I'd much rather a jerkbait slowly sink than rise, especially in cold water. Now, once the water's over 60 degrees, I don't mind a jerkbait that floats up. Doesn't have to suspend. But in that cold water, I want this bait to basically go head down and barely sink if it doesn't perfectly suspend. The reason why is because a lot of times you're fishing over the top of bass. They're looking up at your bait. My hand here's the bass. He's looking up at this bait. If it's floating away, he ain't gonna want to go grab it. But if this bait slowly sinks in front of him, he's gonna come grab it. Awesome bait here, but that's one way to suspend them, and probably the most popular way, if we're being honest. And then this is an old freaking Rogue. I mean, this is an old one. This is the original Super Rogue, and you can see where somebody has drilled a hole and epoxied some weight right up here under this. This was a very, very popular method. Matter of fact, I'm giving this to Epic Eric. I need to send this to him, but old school Rogue right there. But that's another way you can do it. You can also get some long shank round bends, and you can wrap some copper wire or lead tape around the shank of the hook. So, Southern Bastard, thank you so much. Welcome to the Baby Jaint level membership. Man, I appreciate that, guys. Y'all doing that. And again, the reason I started the membership is I didn't want people to feel like, hey, I don't want to donate. And people like Sean Law and many of you guys were donating in every stream. And I was like, man, I just assumed guys give me $5 and be a member, and you don't have to do no donating all the time. So I appreciate any help and whatnot. So thank you so much, Southern Bastard Fishing, for joining the Baby Jaint membership. So anyway, so yeah, this color was called a Purple Darter, and man, this one's wild. It's got a lot of metal. It's got a lot of flake in there. So this is kind of like the original, the OG Jaint Juice, but it's got more of that school bus yellow color and a really dark, it's almost like a midnight purple. But yeah, there's a lot of guys that love this color, not just me. And then this is the one that a lot of people really, really like. Check that out. That's I don't know the exact color, but it's kind of like clown, but it's got those bars on, those black bars. Man, Mark told me this was a really good color on the Tennessee River, especially in the winter. Had a lot of flash to it on overcast days. He said this was one of my go-to colors. He wants those in between overcast. You know, it's a lot of clouds, but it's sunny and cloudy. If you know what I'm talking about, it's not a true dark overcast, but it's a cloudy, bright day. He said, dude, this thing right here slays the smallmouth. And I've caught fish on this color before, and this one's really, really popular. But dude, these old school Rogues, man, a lot of guys really, really like these things. Dude, pre-spawn, that's right. Chris, I forgot how to get to the join as a member. I think Hellabass could talk you through it, because I can't go through. But you can like go to my channel and go to this community, and it can say join or something like that. I'll leave a link in the description as well. But I got 2 purple darters, 2 of that shad color, 2 of this color. I lied, I got 1 more. So I'll see what I got. I'm gonna start putting some stuff on eBay this week. I want to do a live tackle stream, like a live tackle auction. And I really felt like the only fair way to do that with you guys was put stuff on eBay and let you know what's up there on stream or whatnot, because there's such a lag difference between me talking and you guys seeing it and then putting feedback. I don't want to get into that, hey, you missed my bid, or I said I would buy it for this or that. So I figured the best way is just to put it up on eBay or something, some way to do that. Maybe if you guys got a better idea how to do like a live tackle auction, because I don't know how good Hellabass is with math either. So that'd be my best way, is to get stuff out of here. You guys get a good deal on stuff. I mean, y'all pay what y'all want to. Y'all want to get in bidding wars, y'all can. So, but I'm not going to be sending out value packs of monster bass, just so you know. Oh, Dustin Taylor in here. Dustin, baby Jake, he is a chartreuse purple expert, I know. Have you used a Storm Deep Rattling Fat Wart? I have not. That's that new, basically, the big wiggle wart. I've used the Magnum wiggle wart before. Dude, that thing slays, especially. Best fishing fool, do you got any Guggen stuff? I think there's some in my trash can from a TikTok video I did last year. But other than that, no, I don't have any Guggen stuff. That's because I haven't dumped that trash can in forever. But yeah, you actually, yeah, if you're on a phone or tablet, you like have to go to the actual YouTube website. It's crazy. I'll leave a link in the description. I think on a couple previous videos, there's the links there where you can click it and say if you want to become a member, blah, blah, blah. I click here. So, like I said, look, Guggen baits, they're fine. I don't use them. They definitely catch fish. No issues whatsoever right there. So, and again, I'm not going to be in the business of bashing people or other companies. I'm going to do me. But I will tell you that the Guggen soft baits and hard baits catch fish. I mean, it's kind of proven they do. Now, do I prefer them? No. In store. Dude, Rogue has... Dude, there's so many guys on Kentucky Lake that would tell you their biggest and favorite jerkbait is a Smithwick Rogue, 4.5-inch one. And that big one catches them, too. Dude, pre-Rapala Magnum Wigglewort was awesome. Adam Crawley, yes, these right here. This is the Daiwa peanuts. That's the wild peanut right there. We need to do a show on these deep diving spring crankbaits. Matter of fact, I need to go catch a few fish. I got some little nuts somewhere. Little peanuts. It may be in my other cranking box, but my goal is to get on Tackle Warehouse and have this guy filled up. Rick Bartz, thank you so much, man. Rick, the JDM guy. If you guys would like to see a really cool show, I can try to get Rick to stream on here about JDM stuff. Like, Rick is basically the hookup tackle of the Midwest. Like, he knows as much or more on JDM baits than anybody I know. Like, Eric knows a lot. God bless him. Rick knows a lot about JDM baits. Like, he works at, I think it's called Lee's in Chicago. Lee's Tackle. Forgot the exact name. Dude, this is why I love the Mafia Double Deeps. Unfortunately, I haven't heard from Bass Mafia since they were acquired by House of Outdoors. I don't know if I ever will or not. So, we'll see. I want to work on that because I need boxes, and I think I would be the perfect guy for a Plano, a Flambeau, or somebody to get behind because I know all about some tackle storage. I really like the Bass Mafia boxes, and, you know, it is what it is, but I hadn't heard from nobody over there. My man Bart, I don't know what he's doing with them. He may can hook me up. Bart's a great guy, by the way, Mr. J.B. Langley. But who can get me this OSP though? That's not hook up. What OSP you looking for, Thomas? Bateman, have you used the Storm Arashi Glide? Yes, I have. I fished it with Matt Robertson. I like it pretty well. It does sink a little fast for me, but it's a good bait. I like answering questions. Let's do some question answering. Yep, Lee's in Chicago, dude. Rick is a great dude. First guy, he told me more about a Gamecraft glide bait in 10 minutes. I met him in iCast, and God, Rick, when was that? Like 2016 or something like that. And I knew that if I could get the shop I was at carrying Gamecraft, it would be amazing. Well, it didn't happen because I couldn't convince the people I was working for to actually carry swim baits. And now, if you got a shop that's got Mega Bass, Gamecraft, any of the good stuff, you can sell as much as you want. So, dude, somebody got a contact for Plano, Flambeau, one of those two, man. I'll be like Iconelli. I'll put all my stuff in Iconelli's boxes. I don't care. But I mean, I like my Bass Mafia stuff, and I've always really liked them, but I haven't heard nothing from them. I've tagged them in a few posts and stuff. So, dude, Carolina Fishing Tackle is awesome. When I go over here to Knoxville, McKee Outdoors, I have a booth there at the East Tennessee Show. I'd really like to go to their store, but I'm going to stop by my buddy Byron Childers from Missile. If you guys would like to see me do a video with Byron and his swim bait tackle collection, he may have some stuff you don't know he's got. So, Chris, I run a forklift, and I run what they call a stacker and some other stuff. Basically, moving around a Lucabon. We produce a Lucabon, so that's what I get to do. Now, Rick, let me ask you this, and since you're in the chat, I have heard that OSP, they basically turn down a lot of people, and they basically say, no, we can't get this, no, can't get that, and there's a lot of people kind of upset that, and I love being in the guys over the Hookup Tackle, but there's a lot of people upset that, hey, Hookup Tackle is getting all this crazy amount of OSP, but when so-and-so and so-and-so tries to order it, you say, oh, we're out of stock, we don't have any. It'll be a year, and then all of a sudden, oh, look what showed up at Hookup Tackle, 200 Blitz Maxes. So, I don't know, is that a real thing or what? You let me know, because a lot of people say, man, a lot of that JDM import overseas tackle, it's about who you know, not how much money you have. And if you know the right people with the right amount of money, you can get anything. So, dude, I have used some stuff from Tackle HD, man. I've used that craw. It's really cool. And I actually really like that Heligramite. Pretty cool bait. I know Cole and Jay use the Worldwide Buzzer quite a bit. And I really like Cole. He's a good dude. He'll tell you how it is. Like if Bateman boxes, man, I'd love to have some Bateman boxes. That would be amazing. Best crankbait rod for medium runners you've ever used. So let's say like a Wigglewort, something like that, would be a Loomis 844 CB, 845 CB, that the bronze one. That's my best. The 843 Loomis is the best flat side 1.5 size square reel rod you'll ever use. I love them, and I need to find one. But I'm willing to try their stuff. I've got a custom rod I really, really like. I loved my Daiwa. I just sold it. I like my Daiwa Takahiro Glass Tatula Elite. That was a good medium diving crankbait rod. I'm partial to the Limises, man. I love to fish for bass. Speaking of Nishine, surely I got a Nishine jerker over here. I think y'all have seen this on here. Gramps loves the new Nuke Punch. I mean, it's a cool bait, but the Nuke Punch from Guggen is basically a 6-inch stroker craw, and the Strike King Rage Punch had a baby, and that's what happened. I mean, there's nothing crazy there. What's up, Tim Mater? You did not have to send me that $20. Make you holla, but I appreciate it. You mentioned needing cranking rods earlier. Any changes in your setup or what you looking to get in? So I love the Tattoo Elite, the glass rod. It's just heavy. So I want to get back to like a lighter rod. I might try that new Loomis, but hey man, 6 cents takes care of me, and I like to keep using their rods. I've only got a few. So I want to try their cranking rods out a little bit more in that square bill flat side range. That's what I'm looking for. I'd like to have 2 rods that are basically the same model that I can square bill a 1.5, a 50X, and then the other one I can throw a balsa bait or jerk bait on. So just want to change up, man. I feel like I miss out on the rod world and real world sometimes because I've used the same stuff. I want to get a little bit more technique specific. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I don't know what series. And I may just do this. I may go Loomis on my cranking rods and 6 cents from other stuff. I don't know. You know. Gramps has corrected us. He said Gramps didn't say anything about the punch. He just made a short when they announced it. Appreciate you being in here, Gramps. You're one of the good dudes, and I think you try to be very unbiased. There's that Nasheen jerk bait, man. I'm gonna order some more of these. I love this guy. The looks on it and the detail. Oh man. Oh, camera's getting. If the camera get good on us, look at that. Look how that's got that hologram scale. Dude, sunny day right here. This would be awesome. And see that little weight? You can clip this off to make it, or take it off to make it kind of slow rise. You can keep it on there for a slow sink, or you can cut it in half. Trim it up to make it suspend. 220 people in here. Thank you guys for joining. If this is your first time on a Baitman stream, I want you to hit the like button. I want you to leave a comment after the video how much you like it. Or comment anything. I don't care. Tell a dirty old dad joke. But that's a Nasheen jerkbait. See if I can remember to link that. We could do a whole jerkbait show. Maybe we need to do that eventually. I feel like I do one every spring, but there's so many new jerkbaits out there. I haven't got to try them all, so. I just laughed at all their wiener shaped baits. The Nuke Punch definitely is kind of a wiener bait. Dick Duckett, you would be watching Yellowstone. I hear cowboy butts drive you nuts. Yep, got to get the Shimano jerkbait. I'm gonna put me a TW order together this week. You think I should go all jerkbaits in the TW order? Need to try Mad Bull. So I'm trying to check out the comments. Dick Duckett loves Yellowstone. I'm glad Dick's back in here. I've been rubbing his back quite a bit, according to some people. But lots of good news out there. Probably going to have you some good meme content in the next few weeks. Got a $100 gift card to Mike's Tackle World. Dude, I would love to have I don't know what I do with a $100 gift card to Mike's Tackle World. How about you save it, Corey? I'll let you know when I can come up there, and I'll help you spend it. We'll do a personal shopping trip. If not, man, you know what I would load up on? Hot tip. I hope all y'all that lives next to Mike's don't go raid it so he can't get none. Go up there and get you some Strike King Diamond Shads with the smooth sides. That is a bait that KVD throws a lot, and you'll never see it on camera. It'll be a red-eye shad when he's done. So, Devin Parsons' thoughts on the burrito swim bait. I love the burrito swim bait from Mike. I love Gail Railcliffe. I'd love to have him on here. Dude, Yozuri jerk baits are really good, Darius. I love the burrito Baca. Probably one of the best deep water swim baits out there, especially with the hook on top. Oh, was he? I think Ben's funny. He's kind of like me. He's not afraid to say what's on his mind. And I think sometimes his sense of humor is a little like bait nerdish humor. And there's nothing wrong with that. He's definitely one of the smartest guys out there. Knows way more about JDM stuff than I do. But I think when it comes to domestic U.S. brand stuff, I would say it'd be hard to find anyone that knows as much about Strike King, 6 Cents, stuff like U.S. companies than me and a few other guys out there. I mean, I can tell you the whole Strike King catalog pretty much. I can tell you when the good stuff came out, when the bad stuff hit, all that stuff, color numbers, names. Rattle Trap's got new colors coming out. We're going to have a lot of content to stream about. So the Nishine Namazu is a winner. Going to have to check that. I really like their square bill. Dude, Antonio Brown, everyone's talking about mental illness. It sucks. Obviously Vontez Burfict knocked him into another planet years ago, but eventually you got to get your shit together and you got to learn not to act out. So that's how I feel about it. I do like the Bengals, though. Baitman, trying to find a non-bladed A-rig is not easy. Hog Farmer has one with dummy baits, but I just want a 5-wire with no blades. I bet you I can find one. Hey, hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses, Clay. Dude, when I clean this place out, I've got about 6 A-rigs with no blades on. 5 wires, no blades. They're somewhere in this bait room. I promise. I will find them in the next 4 months, and I'll give them to you. But I've got some A-rigs with no blades on them. I just got to find them. God, I got way too much stuff here. I mean, it is just absolutely oh, God. I think I just found a mess of spiders. So, anyway. Dude, Mike's Tackle World does have the Bateman design Strike King color. Sure do. It's called Purple Freak. I'm all about the early 90s crank. Dude, I love a Series 3, dude. Series 3 and 4 are awesome. A lot of people don't realize the Series 6 that was there before the Strike King. So, yes, you could get a Yum umbrella 5-wire with no blades. Let me get on Tackle Warehouse real quick. If it doesn't freeze my computer up, which I'm afraid it's going to do. Yeah, I better not do that. I'm going to get froze up. Yes, Strike King does make the 38 special. I seen some at Academy the other day. How much for the Excaliburs behind me? Yeah. So these are, I don't know if I've ever showed these on the channel. These are some XR75s. They are not the one knocker. These are not the one knocker. These are the rattling version, but this is a custom color. This is a root beer color. I bought these from somebody on Facebook. I didn't really know what I was getting, but whoever painted these didn't take them down to they didn't take the original chrome black off. So it's like a chrome root beer color. I mean, you can catch fish on this, no doubt. But it's not like a TK root beer or a Mike Russell root beer. Dude, I'm telling you, I'd love to see 6 Cents come out with their own version of root beer. It would absolutely slay. But it's a good color. It's a Tennessee River color right here. So, what's the rarest bomber flat A I have? God, I don't know. Probably. I don't know. That's a loaded freaking question. It'd have to be probably one of the Bill Dance colors, I would assume. Probably the one I never see, which is Ozark Shad. That would probably be the one I don't. I've got one. It's probably the rarest one. I don't know if 6 Cents is coming out with a rig. I've heard they are. I don't know if that's true. They had an A-rig come out a long time ago. I actually found some the other day, and I should have bought them just to show y'all a relic. It was in a discount bin somewhere, but 6 Cents definitely had an A-rig. They just didn't put ones with blades on them. I think if you're going to see one come out, it'll be this spring. Call it Rut Juice. instead of root beer, I think maybe it should just be called, like, you know, moonshine or something like that. If I could only pick one from that series, I'd have to take the 4. Dude, Series 4 is a badass crankbait. Flat 55X, you're going to see that bait come out pretty soon, I would say. I can't really say much about it. I've got one. I'm looking at it right in front of me. It's pretty badass. There's some work that needs to be done on that bait, though. I think what you may see, and I really shouldn't say anything, I think you'll see 2 flat side crankbaits come out. I think you'll see the flat 75 get redone and a smaller version of that bait come out. But there is going to be a small movement, or not small movement, it's called the Snatch 66. So, been funny if it was Snatch 69, but, you know, it's a little bit, we're going to get a little small snatch from the 6 cents, Swank. I'm sorry, Swank 66, not the Snatch. I would like a small snatch. It's a great lipless, but you're going to get a Swank 66 coming from 6 cents. I don't know. I think I will, Hella Bass, I'll DM you on Instagram. I'll tell you a little bit about that flat 55X. But, dude, that's a good one for root beer called A&W. I like it. That's a good idea. If you don't get sued, that is. But did you take Monroe muskie fishing? No, I did not. Did not take Monroe muskie fishing. I got a buddy. I got somebody on Facebook told me the other day they were good friends with Mike Otten, and I've talked to Mike. I would love to get Mr. Otten on a stream here. I'd love to get him talking square bill crankbaits. I think if he can remember everything he used to know, it would be amazing to hear him talk about what crankbaits do in the water and balsa versus plastic, designing the RC 1.5 and stuff like that. So, hey brother, just want to hop on here real quick and say I hope you and your family had a happy birthday season. I got to work in the morning, so I have to rewatch. No problem, Clayton. I appreciate you jumping on here, man. Matter of fact, I got to go get a shower and whatnot. So, here's one thing we need to go over. A lot of guys asked on this bait right here. This is a 6-inch sweep. You're going to see Tackle Warehouse get some of these this week, I believe. Dude, there's the A-rig I use the most is either a Hog Farmer or a Young. I'm telling you, I caught a ton on a Hog Farmer at OH Ivy before it broke. Or actually, it didn't break. I hung it in a brush pile. Dude, I've let these things sit out here in my bait room, and they've got really cold. This is the Shed Burst Sweep. Golly, look how sexy this guy is. Whoa. That is thumbnail material right there. Woo. I'm going to show you how to rig this up if you do not have this bait right here. If I got a swim bait hook near me. God. I've got the heaviest box of swim bait hooks known to man. Now 6 cents suggests using a 7/0 hook. I don't know if I have one of theirs, but what I do have is an 8/0 owner beast hook. I like the beast hooks. So you can use a 7/0 to 6 cents belly weighted hook or an owner beast hook. Make it really simple. They're both going to have the centering pin springs. So we're going to go right here. There's a little spot, a little round spot on the chin of this bait. We're going to go right at it, just like any other swim bait. Go ahead and screw that guy in, because this is going to be a weedless bait meant to slow roll. And you got to do it nice and accurate, because I kind of went off there and I went out the side of the mouth of the bait. Be nice and straight here. And I'm going to look and see where that hook is going to come out. If y'all see that, it's going to come out right behind the head. So we'll go in just a little bit more. Make sure your hook's able to flex up and down. And it's got this hook slot in the belly. Golly. I'm having some problems with my... I think I've used this hook like 20 times. There you go. We'll go in the belly. And then you're going to come out up top. There's a little notch right here on the sweep. So where do you want your hook to come out? We'll just push that through there. And you'll be set like so. And I don't really try to make the hook point go back in or anything. And there's your little sweep. That is weedless, ready to go. You can even push it way down on here. This actually may be a 6/0. I think this is a 6/0 beast hook, to be honest with you guys. But either way, you get the point on how to rig it. You want a weedless setup. You want a 7/0, 8/0 hook. You can run this through grass, through brush piles. Man, this thing is nice. So that's the shad burst. You should see these at Tackle Warehouse this week. Maybe see a restock on 6 cent site. I'm not sure, but I would say usually a week or two with seeing something on the 6 cent site. It doesn't take long before Tackle Warehouse has it. So I got that color right there. I'm really excited about this color. I think that's one of the most natural looking colors I've ever seen. And then the other color is this one right here. I might show these. This is Golden Shiner, man. That thing looks sick. So I'll link the Tackle Warehouse link to these. You can order them. That you would be pre-ordering these. So because you cannot pre-order on the 6 cent site, or else I would do that. I'm pretty sure that's a 6/0 beast hook. Pretty sure it's a 6/0. Dude, I got more swim bait hooks in this thing than most stores got. Yeah, I don't think that was an 8/0. That was a 6/0 on our beast. We're good though. We're good. Oh, it's alright, YouTube cause you can be late. I'm fixing to jump off here because I gotta go to work, so I'm gonna have to take a shower. I'm gonna have to make sure my kid's in bed. So what rod would I use with that? Man, you don't need nothing crazy for a bait like that. 7/6 medium heavy, that'll get the job done. That's not gonna weigh that much. I mean, Owner Beast 8/0's a 3/8 ounce hook, so you're looking at maybe half, 3/4 ounce total. You can drive that hook home really well with the 7/6 medium heavy, 7/11 medium heavy. You don't have to have a broomstick for that. Now, I will tell you on those weedless baits like that, when a fish eats it, definitely let them get it. Different than an open swim bait hook. Let them get it and move off and jam them. What's up, Tim Horse? Monty, thank you, man. Thank you. I'll be joining in some of your stuff too since I don't work till late at night. I'm going to try to fish the BFLs this year, Monty. I don't work Saturdays, so we'll have to hook up, man. I might even let you come by the house. We'll do a pre-BFL stream or something. So those are beautiful. How come I've never seen that one? I think because it looks different on the website. So, dude, just go watch them Vikings. Don't sound like one of them bandwagon fans that always only watches when things are good. So, but anyway, been on for about an hour, 20 minutes now. It was really good to be back. I got to make a thumbnail. I really don't know what I'm going to make a thumbnail about. I may just make my face and put a clown shop over it. I don't know. So, anyway, I got to jump off here. And, guys, I appreciate you all joining in. Sunday night's going to kind of be my night. You might see some Saturday streams or stuff like that, but definitely going to stream on Sunday nights. It works really good for me. I don't see anybody else streaming this time. If they do, they must not be important enough because I don't notice. I do think Gramp streams every now and then on Sunday, so he's important because I remember that. But anyway, thanks for the new members to the channel, new Baby Jake members. Remember, for uploading videos, doing podcasts, all the members, you'll get a day head start on that, or at least get them early. So anyway, gonna make a thumbnail. I'm gonna get to work. I'll see you guys very soon. I'll let you know when we go. We will stream again this week.